Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks as always for the wonderful support. For those of you that haven't subscribed, please do so. It really helps the channel out and really gets the awareness out there, not only about student coin, but about some other cryptocurrencies. And today I'm going to be bringing you another ICO, talking about merchant token. So I'm a little bit late on this one. I've only just really picked it up. It's in the 108th phase, going towards the 108th phase of 120. Now, basically, I'm going to be running through the website today, getting started. I've got a link in the description for those of you guys that want to sign up. Please use my reference link. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to get through to it. So I've just had a little bit of a look on Merchant Token. Basically, they say the largest DeFi ICO in 2021, DeFi payment protocol that enables point of sale terminals on blockchains and brings consumer protection to the crypto payments. So first look at the website. You guys go sign up with my link in the description. And we're going to go have a look at the various points of the website. So there's some information on it right here. If we scroll down, basically, it's powered by the HIPS payment group. So you can learn a little bit more about the HIPS payment group. I've got that tab open over here. So basically what HIPS does, so I'm going to go read you through this. Add payment services to your offerings. So HIPS is a complete omni-channel payment gateway and platform for businesses, ISVs and ISOs that want to offer their customers payment terminals or online payment services. Programmatically create merchant accounts to manage terminals via our REST API. So we've done the work for you. Focus on customers and sales, not payment infrastructure. Acquiring, issuing, licensing, PCR certification. Scale your point of sale or payment business with a single global payment platform in 70 plus countries, 60 plus payment methods online, mobile, or in store. So 100% partnership driven. So PayPal, MasterCard, VIPs. So you can go have a look at a bit of some of the products that they claim to have partnered with already. It includes transactional history, payout information, device diagnostics, and reporting. So you guys can read up a little bit about HIPS. But yeah, as we said, omni-channel gateway. So QR codes, point of sale terminals, etc. Flexible, scalable pricing. It's cloud-based, pre-certified, and licensed. So again, there's quite a bit of information over here. Payment for taxis and connected fleets, QR codes. So a whole host of payment methods that you can go look at with HIPS. Then if we go look at the tokenomics, so it's currently in phase 108 of 120, the maximum supply of 100 million. That's very nice. It's very, very low. As we've gone on CoinMarketCap before, at 100 million currently, at a price of $3, that puts the market cap at 300 million. So just to show you guys, I'm going to actually go and do it and scroll down on the market cap. So if they were to list today, they would be somewhere in around 157th. Well, they'd be about 157th, 156th. Okay. If it were to 10x, for example, to 3 billion, let me just get back down to this. If it were to 10x, for example, down to 3 billion, I mean, you're still sitting at, and this is at a low market right now. You're still sitting not even in the top 50. So there's a lot of growth potential here. Looking at the market cap and the number of coins is not always a good thing. It's a good indicator, but it's not the best indicator. I like to go on the fundamentals, all about getting in early. And this is again, an ICO is a perfect opportunity to do that. So the current price is $3. I'm going to show you in a second how you can actually buy. You can go look at the team right over here. So again, this is just a bit of the distribution. So private sale partnership, there's 2 million of them, 7 million of them. Seed supporters, team and advisors owns 11%, strategic partnerships 9%, and then the ICO 64%. So you can go read up on that. If we look at their timeline now, in this instance, so the Merchant Payment Gateway and Dispute Central DApp is going to go live. So this is big already in 2021 quarter 4. Then they've got global exchange listings in August. They've got some partnerships. Oh, this is backwards. Oops. So the project launch merchant protocol in 2020. MasterCard conference. So announced the HIPS merchant blockchain has already been done. Start of the ICO 1st of April. I did say I was late on this. I didn't realize it was that late. They've announced some of their first big partnerships. We'll have a look at that. And then some second partnerships, which we actually already have looked at. The end of the ICO, 30th of June, probably be done before that. They've got an exchange listing on Uniswap. That's going to be massive. Then another partnership. There's a third partnership they'll be announcing. Then global listing exchange and merchant payment gateway dApp. So very similar to Student Coin. They've got everything laid out there. Will they get it on time? Let's see. So there's some things about getting started. So for example, your merchant token address, we'll have a look at that a little bit later. Your withdrawal address, deposit of your ERC20 tokens, and you can go have a look at affiliate program, compatible mobile app, and ICO phases. We've had a look at the timeline. Now let's just go look a little bit about what they say the protocol is going to do. So it's customer protection concepts from the traditional card payment industry to any blockchain with support from smart contracts. The missing piece and true enabler for mainstream global mass adoption of crypto payments from the consumer's perspective. Okay, so this is quite a bold claim. So looking to be the enabler between mainstream and crypto payments. So they want to introduce a new automatic dispute management concept based on merchant reputation, which is great. Introduces the new community dispute management concept, allowing token holders to increase token holdings by performing work. Let's have a look a little bit more about that. Okay, so we get to this page. Let me just close up all of these. Now, you can go read up a little bit about the blockchain. It's running off ERC20. So Ethereum based. They're going to look at some strategic partnerships. So this website's a little bit of a mess, isn't it? HIPS Payment Group is the company group behind the protocol and processes to date payments for over 200,000 merchants globally. That is amazing, if that's true. HIPS core product is payment platform for ISVs, acquirers, and payment service providers, PSP customers. Every customer of HIPS represents thousands of merchants and millions of customers. That right there is why this could be big. Okay, they're claiming to already represent millions of customers. So if they get this right of being the link between global mass adoption, the mainstream, and crypto payments, I mean, this is massive. That $3 billion looks like a drop in the ocean. HIPS will use 25% issued token to secure strategic partnerships, as we showed earlier, and PSPs in a country to tier 1 banks. Okay, so again, that's a lot of money right there that they're looking to tap into. Strategic partnerships, mass educate millions of consumers and merchants. Okay, so I mean, those are some really bold claims. And I mean, if they can get that right, then jeepers, this thing could take off massively. Just to mention, as we said earlier about DeFi, just what is DeFi? So on Coindesk.com, what is DeFi? Guys can have a look. But the basic, there's a bit about Ethereum applications, yield farming, stable coins, predicted markets, FAQs, lending platforms, etc. But the crux of it is DeFi is short for decentralized finance, an umbrella term for a variety of financial applications in cryptocurrency or blockchain geared towards disrupting financial intermediaries. So decentralized finance as opposed to centralized finance, of course. So DeFi draws inspiration from blockchain, the technology behind the digital currency Bitcoin, which allows several entities to hold a copy of a history of transactions, meaning it isn't controlled by a single central source. Decentralized. That's important because centralized systems and human gatekeepers can limit the speed and sophistication of transactions while offering users less direct control over their money. DeFi is distinct because it expands the use of blockchain from simple value transfer to more complex financial use cases. Bitcoin and many other digital native assets stand out from legacy digital payment methods such as those run by Visa and PayPal, which is interesting because those are the guys they're looking to target. So they're looking to bridge that gap then, of course, as we said earlier, between the traditional or legacy digital payments and decentralized payment systems, really. in that they remove all middlemen from transactions. When you pay with a credit card for coffee at a cafe, a financial institution sits between you and the business, with control over the transaction, retaining the authority to stop or pause it and record it in its private ledger. With Bitcoin, those institutions are out of the picture, cut out of the picture, excuse me. So essentially, it looks like what they're trying to do is give you, as we saw earlier, a point of sale um, without this middleman, which in my mind is fantastic. So if you could think if everybody knew about cutting out this middleman, and you could have 10%, even 2%, single digits of the global money supply on credit cards right now, which is in the trillions, I'm sure. I haven't actually checked the figure, but it's a lot of money. This could be massive. So lastly, direct purchases aren't the only type of transaction or contract overseen by big companies. Yes, of course. Financial applications such as loans, insurance, crowdfunding, derivatives, betting, and more are also in their control. Cutting out the middleman from all kinds of transactions is one of the primary advantages of DeFi. Before it was commonly known as decentralized finance, the idea of DeFi was called open finance. So that's big news. I mean, you guys can think of all the money in betting, in loans, in insurance, crowdfunding, derivatives, um, all things finance related. Now, this is a way, well, DeFi is a way, firstly, of cutting all of that out. But anyway, you've got a point of sale. Merchant token is now going to cut out that middleman and allows you to essentially do that. So this could be massive. I mean, 100 million coins only, that is nothing. That's really nothing. I mean, if we go look at some of the top coins, I mean, Ethereum is sitting now, of course, it's the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world. And I'm not saying, because it runs off the Ethereum network, obviously, I'm not saying it can get as big as Ethereum. But I'm just saying, as an example, even BNB, let's take BNB rather, that's a better example, 153 million tokens. So 53.4% more tokens. Price is 544. I mean, obviously, it would need to get to this point first, but that's just an example. So if we take 1/10 of that, so let's say the market cap reaches 8.5 billion or 9 billion, that's a potential 30x right there from this point in time. So there is just on the face of it, a lot of opportunity for you guys to uh, get a lot of money out of this. Obviously, if you believe in the fundamentals, there's use of this in the future. But a lot of people in cryptocurrency want to get in, 10x their money and get out. But those of you like me that believes in fundamentals, I believe in taking some profits, but keeping it for its actual use, because once it's in use and a lot of people want to have it, the scarcity, the rarity, the value, whatever you want to call it, goes up. So you guys, I'm going to put a link in the description down for you guys. I've actually signed up. So if we go look at the launch pad, I'm going to pull it up for you guys right now. Here we go. So this is what the launch pad looks like essentially. So the total raise so far is almost 56 million. It's a three US dollar price at the moment. This next phase is $3.10. So I haven't actually bought just yet. I wanted to get this video out for you first. But you can check your balances. You can see the deposit address over here. You can set a withdraw address as well. And the two places you can buy at, you can either buy on Coinbase or you can buy with your card, which is great. So they say it's all going to be quick guide on how to buy tokens if you don't have any Ethereum deposited within 10 minutes. Make sure use the same email address as you're using here. So this is where you can go once you've signed up. You guys can go and use your credit card, or you can buy on Coinbase with this link. And yeah, there's a fee pool that's coming soon, liquidity pool, governance, and dispute central. That's pretty much all they've got right now. There's not really much else. Not really much about it, other than what's on their website. I don't want to make this video too long. It's probably long enough already. But if you guys, again, please do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional. This is purely for educational purposes. Even if what I say sounds good to you, please go do your own research first. And my words are not necessarily facts. But if you guys do want to sign up, I've got a link in the description for you guys to sign up. And let's see where this thing goes. Cheers.